Breaking news. First of all, we have two important information to give out to you. First of all, the first information is the fact that Nnamdi Kanu's brother and Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Aloy Ejimakor, has actually been remanded by the court, to Kuje prison. So as I'm talking to you, currently they are in Kuje prison. That is where they are being held. Now, having said this, Omoyele Sowore, few minutes ago dropped on his social media platform, S platform, that Nnamdi Kanu's brother, that he has been informed that there are plans allegedly in place at Kuje prison to harm Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother, fine boy, and Aloy Ejimakor, his special counsel, inside Kuje prison by special warders assigned by the Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Whether you call it propaganda or not, the reality is that this plan is actually being carried by the federal government, led by the president of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. I have said this. They are trying as much as possible to bring these guys down. We're going to go into full details about this important information, but meanwhile, watch this video and make sure you share this important information to as many Biafrans as possible, because I believe at this point Igbos knows that there is a huge war. It is Igbos versus them. If you don't know, better know. Please make sure you share this video. It is very important.
You are right to protest.
Breaking news. Nigerian court remands Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, Nnamdi Kanu's brother, and others to prison. Happening this morning. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 21st of October 2025, and I have breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. The court of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, has remanded Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, and his younger brother, Prince Meme Kanu, Emmanuel Kanu, and other people who participated in the Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest that took place in Abuja yesterday, 20th of October, 2025. So without further ado, let me read the news in details, and as you can see, I will be reading from Sahara Reporters. And according to the title, they said, breaking, #Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest, Kuje court remands Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, brother, for participating in peaceful protest. First of all, it is now on record that a Nigerian court has committed an abomination. Another atrocity has been committed by a court of competent jurisdiction in Nigeria. An action that is against the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria has been committed by the court. by remanding innocent people whose crime is only to be part of a peaceful demonstration. This is unbelievable. Now, let us read the news in details. Sahara reporters earlier reported that the Nigerian police were set to arraign Nnamdi Kanu's brother, his lawyer, and 11 others at a magistrate court in Kuje, Abuja. The magistrate court sitting in Kuje, Abuja, has remanded the brother of Nnamdi Kanu, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, and his lawyer, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor. The magistrate sitting in Kuje remanded Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, the lead counsel in Nnamdi Kanu's case, and Prince Emmanuel Kanu, his youngest brother. This is a conspiracy from the executive, legislative, and judiciary to frustrate Kanu's trial on Thursday, Kanu posted on X. First of all, there is not going to be any trial, whether Barrister Aloy Ejimakor is remanded or not. There's not going to be any trial because you cannot try somebody that is already released. You understand? That is number one. And then number two, you cannot try somebody on top of illegality. Or should I say that is even the number one, because that is the most important. Because the reason why the appeal court released Nnamdi Kanu in 2022 is because his rendition to the zoo called Nigeria is illegal. So on top of illegality, you cannot try a suspect. It is against the rule of law. It is against the law. It is against constitution. It is against international treaties. You understand? So that the so-called trial is dead on arrival, whether with Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, or without anybody as a lawyer, in case if this is actually a conspiracy. Any other person standing as Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer to force him to stand trial in Abuja on Thursday, that person is a culprit. That person is working for Nigeria. I'm telling you the truth, because Barrister Aloy Ejimakor knows very well that Nnamdi Kanu cannot stand any trial, and he's standing firm on that very principle. And I wouldn't like to see any other person in the name of Nnamdi Kanu's representative forcing him to stand trial on Thursday. Now, they said, Sahara reporters earlier reported that the Nigerian police were said to arraign Nnamdi Kanu's brother, his lawyer, and 11 others at a magistrate court in Kuje, Abuja. This development was revealed by human rights activist and presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, ACC, Omoyele Sowore, in a post on Facebook on Tuesday. I just learned that illegal IGP Kayode Egbetokun has sent Nnamdi Kanu's brother and lawyer Aloy Ejimakor and 11 others all the way to Kuje Magistrate Court to get them remanded in prison at all costs, he wrote on Facebook. Sahara reporters earlier reported that at least 13 peaceful protesters who participated in the Free Nnamdi Kanu Now demonstration in Abuja were arrested and taken to the infamous SAS Abattoir detention and torture facility. Now, this is a screenshot from Kanu's Twitter handle. He said, breaking news. The magistrate sitting in Kuje remanded Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, the lead counsel in Nnamdi Kanu's case, and Prince Emmanuel Kanu, his youngest brother. This is a conspiracy from the executive, legislative, and judiciary to frustrate Kanu's trial on Thursday. Sowore disclosed this on Monday via his X handle, condemning what he described as illegal and despicable order by the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun. According to Sowore, those detained include Nnamdi Kanu's lead counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, Kanu's brother, Fineboy Kanu, Barrister Okere, that is Barrister Mandela Okez, and 10 other individuals. However, he said their alleged offense was simply exercising their constitutional right to peaceful protest. The former presidential candidate stated, the despicable and illegal Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has ordered the arrest and detention of 13 peaceful protesters who participated in today's #Free Nnamdi Kanu Now demonstration in Abuja. Among those detained are Nnamdi Kanu's lead lawyer, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, Nnamdi Kanu's brother, Fineboy Kanu, Barrister Okere, and 10 others whose only crime was exercising their constitutional right to peaceful protest. Shockingly, The protesters have been taken to the notorious SAS Abator Detention and Torture Facility in Abuja, a place long associated with human rights abuses, unlawful detentions, and unspeakable cruelty. Their offense was standing for justice and freedom and protesting peacefully, Shawore added. The Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest was organized to demand the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, who has been in prolonged detention despite several court rulings ordering his release. It is not any news that yesterday, being the 20th of October 2025, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother, Prince Meme Kanu, and Barrister Mandela Okez were all arrested, including the priest, and others were arrested illegally yesterday by the zoo police. And we saw a video which I'll be playing in a jiffy, how they were taken to the SAS Abator Detention in Abuja. And the video, surfaced on the social media yesterday evening. So, as if that is not enough, we were believing that they would be released this morning because they committed no offense. Then all of a sudden, we heard the news that they have been taken to court. I don't know, for whatever reasons. Now, the breaking news is that they have been remanded to the prison. Remember that the person who led the protest, Omoyele Sowore, is free. Nobody touched him. Other, protesters and organizers are all free because they commit no offense. Peaceful demonstration is the inalienable right of every citizen in the zoo or elsewhere in the world. So, what is the arrest for and detention? These are serious matters, and these are one of the reasons why Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Biafra. These are the reasons people like us are standing for truth and justice for the Biafran people. These are the reasons why every doubting Thomas should see beyond his nose, should reason outside the box, and see the reason why the Igbo people need to be allowed exit from the zoo called Nigeria. Because such injustices cannot be allowed to continue in the zoo. And the only way possible, the only remedy, is to allow the Igbo people to leave Nigeria. If you don't allow them in peace, then you will allow them in pieces. I can assure you for that, because we are determined to exit Nigeria. Now, let me show you some of the comments from Barrister Aloy Ejimakor this morning. All right, 1 hour ago, before the conclusion of the shambolic, trial that took place in Kuje Court, today, this morning, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor made a tweet and he said, "I am safe and sound but still under custody at Kuje prison. The magistrate court refused to listen to our submissions. He insisted on remanding us till Friday and got his way. For context, keeping in mind that they bypassed several magistrate courts in town and headed to this one in Kuje." Are you paying attention? I don't know if you are seeing some things there. I don't know if you are feeling anything. Let me take this again. I am safe and sound, but still under custody at Kuje prison. The magistrate refused to listen to our submission. The magistrate refused to listen to their own submission. He insisted on remanding us till Friday, knowing fully well that the case is going to be held on Thursday. Are you paying attention? So the plan, because they know that it is Aloy Ejimakor that brought the matter of extraordinary rendition, which prohibits or denies any zoo court jurisdiction to try Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. You understand? And they know very well that Barrister Aloy Ejimakor is going to stand on that, thereby making it impossible for any trial to take place on Thursday or any time, any day. So what they want now is to make sure that Barrister Aloy Ejimakor will not be present in the court on Thursday. So now we don't know what the remaining, lawyers, especially the lead counsel, Barrister Kanu Agabi-san, I don't know what Kanu Agabi is going to do on Thursday. I don't know. But I have said it already that anybody standing as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal representative trying to force Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to stand trial or defend himself on Thursday in the Nigerian court, that person is a Nigerian agent. That very person is an agent of Nigeria working in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal counsel. What I'm saying now, I want you to bear it in mind, because there will be no court trial for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on top of illegality. It doesn't happen. It does not happen. It can never happen. So they say, and got his way. The magistrate got his way, of course, as long as he favors the oppressive regime of Tinubu. He said, for context, keeping in mind that they bypassed several magistrate courts in town and headed to this one in Kuje, the one that is under their control, under their payroll. You understand? And the one that they can do sharp, because like magistrate court, like Kuje prison, sharp, 18 years in Ndi Igbo kwuru na afife na agano. Are we going to continue like this? Are we going to remain like this? Okwuru na afife na aga Ndi Igbo. Jizani ile unu gwezo na onu. Kitaka, the struggle is very, very serious. The struggle has become even tougher now than before. Thank you, my people. Toast Aloy Ejimakor and make it go viral.
Aloy. Sorry. Sorry. Yes. We couldn't come earlier because we had to go and shut down the city. How are they now? Who gave the instruction to detain my people? Who gave the instruction?
They run, they follow it for that. They run,
How are you? Lag. Fantastic. What's your name? Great Taco Kite. They break your leg. So what's the status of the situation now?
They have made statements.
What are you writing statement for? What did you do?
Going to fight all processes.
No, what did you do now?
We went to fight all processes.
Is that a crime?
Well, I don't know.
Are you the IPO? Are you the IPO?
Yeah, I'm detective.
What do they detect when Boko Haram full and everywhere?
You got arrested.
Yes.
Are you not aware that killing Boko Haram? Are you not aware?
Boko Haram now.
I'm not aware.
Barrister.
Is it the GC which you mean? Yeah. Oh yeah. We don't mobilize come here with us now. We're ready for them now. We didn't want to come before because we had to go and shut down Apple and Gudu. Yes. Okay, yes, we shut them. Let's go and see.
Breaking news. Operation Occupy Abuja. Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo declares another protest in Abuja on the 25th of October 2025. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 28th of October 2025, and I have breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. The news reaching my news desk has it that Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo has extended the Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu protest to Saturday, 25th of October 2025. It is happening. So, I'm not going to analyze anything, but I have one word for Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo. So before that, let me first of all read this very news in details, and I will be reading from Sahara Reporters. After that, I will tell Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo one particular important word in the closing stage of this very broadcast. So without further ado, let us read in details. And according to their own title, they said, Breaking. Ohaneze extends free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now protest to October 25. Declares Operation Occupy Abuja. The group demanded the immediate release of those arrested within 24 hours, warning that continued suppression of civil rights will further deepen national discontent. The Ohaneze Youth Council, OYC, the apex socio-cultural body of Igbo youths worldwide, has announced an extension of the ongoing Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now protest to Saturday, October 25th, 2025, under the theme Operation Occupy Abuja. In a press statement issued on Monday and signed by its national president, Ibayaki Bayaka, and the Secretary General, Comrade Ifeanyi Chukwuemeke, the OYC described the protest led by human rights activist Omoyele Sowore as a turning point between political oppressors led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Nigerian people. The statement followed what the group called a comprehensive assessment of the October 20 protest, during which the Nigerian police, under the leadership of Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun, in joint forces with the military, the Department of State Services (DSS), and other security forces, committed serious human rights violations against peaceful demonstrators, which is the truth actually, because we saw the videos today. The use of tear gas, gunshots, beating, harassment against peaceful protesters, which resulted in the illegal arrest of Prince Emmanuel Kanu, brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, legal counsel, and Barrister Mandela Umez, has exposed Nigeria and put it in the spotlight as a country that violates the fundamental human rights under the tyrannical and barbaric administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the statement said. Wow, okay. Some people are beginning to develop gods, and this is a welcome development. Now, pay attention. I haven't made my statement yet. The group demanded the immediate release of those arrested within 24 hours, warning that the continued suppression of civil rights will further deepen national discontent. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode, should direct the immediate release of Prince Kanu, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, Barrister Mandela Umez, and others within 24 hours, the group demanded. Okay, fantastic. Citing what it called the Nigerian government non-compliance with and disregard for fundamental human rights, OYC said the decision to extend the protest and lockdown was necessary to compel the government to accede to people's demand. That non-compliance with, respect for, and protection of human fundamental rights by the Nigerian federal government under Bola Tinubu's administration has resulted in the extension of the national lockdown from 20th to Saturday, 25th of October 2025. Wow, okay. The notion that absolute power is vested in the people has been undermined by the long-standing docility of Nigerians, allowing a small minority of political oppressors to hold sway over the majority, covering over 95% of the Nigerian populace, must come to an abrupt end, the group declared. OIC asked President Bola Tinubu to take immediate steps to grant the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The group described Kanu's continued detention as an injustice that symbolizes the wider failures of Nigeria's justice system. The group also warned of possible instability of protesters' rights were further violated. According to OIC, due to the prevailing national emergency, President Bola Tinubu must instruct all Nigerian security chiefs to safeguard the fundamental human right of the released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now protesters, ensuring that Nigeria does not descend into chaos as witnessed in Nepal and Madagascar. The group called on the Nigerian government to use this current crisis as an opportunity to address the country's deep-rooted challenges, including insecurity, hunger, and multiple taxation, and to promote national reconciliation and healing. Remember that Ohaneze Ndigbo is the one talking, right? Let's continue. The group said, it is our recommendation that President Bola Tinubu's administration capitalize on the present opportunity to tackle Nigeria's problems, insecurity, hunger, multiple taxation, and work towards national reconciliation, healing by addressing the protesters and releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nigerians must rise now recognizing that the injustice against Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, reflect the broader injustices affecting Nigeria in various ways, and if left unchecked, will become a pervasive issue within Nigeria's justice system. The shooting of harmless and innocent protesters by the Nigeria police force under Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun is a deliberate provocation, making the protest a turning point between political oppressors and Nigerians. The statement concluded. Now, just like as I said, I'm not going to analyze this, but I have one word for Ohaneze Ndigbo. Remember that the Ohaneze Ndigbo that issued this very declaration, Occupy Abuja Declaration, which, if goes as planned, should be taking place this coming Saturday, 25th of October 2025, if goes as planned. Now, this very Ohaneze is the Ohaneze Youth Council, which, if they get things right, should be the leading Ohaneze. At least for now, that Biafra has not come. Because if Biafra comes, I don't see that organization continues. I'm sorry to say so. I'm very, very sorry to say so. But this, they still have chance, right? Forget about Ohaneze and Dioshi, all these they retire in Ohaneze. Forget them. All those think are feeling off from Igbo leaders. Igbo leaders. Elder statesmen. Forget them. This Ohaneze that declares this Operation Occupy Abuja 25th October are the Ohaneze Ndigbo that are supposed to be pulling the strings, because these are youths. Are you paying attention? These are youths with fresh blood and fresh mentality that are supposed to even be more agile and exposed in the modern society and turn to huge leaders in our society. This is the Ohaneze Ndigbo that are supposed to be making things happen, not the elder ones. These ones I nafuzi has in the amamifefa, age gina abagote onwe ebi yeru amamife ga na agbada, because ibu go old school. If ibu old school, you don't bring fresh ideas. Not that Nema was Ife, but Ife with experience. Not fresh idea, but Ife with experience. And those experience is the things that you have seen in your life as an elder. Those are your experience. But not to bring fresh ideas in modern development. You understand? So, this Ohaneze Ndigbo, the Youth Council, that have made this declaration, if you want it to hold, if you want this is my word to you now, Ohaneze Youth Council. Ibayaka, you are the leader of Ohaneze Ndigbo Youth Council. So if you want this protest to be a success, you saw how today's own went. No matter the tear gas, no matter the arrest, no matter the brutalization, yet it did not stop Omo Eleshowore from marching. That is what we call determination. That is a man. I have said it already. No matter my differences with him in the past, with what he has done now and what he's doing now, any genuine Igbo person that truly wants Nnamdi Kanu released, that truly want freedom, you can never be against Omo Eleshowore. In this moment, you can't be against him. So, Ibayaka, the President General of Ohaneze Youth Council, if you want this protest to hold, but you need to come out with your full chest. You need to be seen regularly on the media, issuing statements, making it happen. Go, make sure you are in Abuja, mobilize. Omo Eleshowore mobilized. Mobilize people. Let us see you acting. We will support you, even though we are not friends. Even though I have never believed in Ohaneze Ndigbo before, whether Youth Council or Elder Council, I don't care. But if you do it, we see your agility, we see your doggedness, we see your resilience. We will support you. It was only of man now. And I wasn't under of man Kazindi, is active. Our future can believe. Start the mobilization immediately. There's no time. Today is Monday. Saturday is just around the corner. Begin to mobilize people. We are going to support it. We on the media will support it. We'll give it a voice. That one I can promise you. On that note, thank you, my people. To Salon Mozia and make it go viral.